guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, we are in the car this morning starting out and about. That is on the agenda for today. I don't really have any kind of agenda for today other than starting the vlog now. I wasn't even planning on vlogging, to be honest with you, but I had my camera and I was like, you know what, let's pick up the camera, let's do a little spend the day with me. And I have come this morning to Dunlem. I don't know if you can see out there. I know I've seen on TikTok that they've brought back the what do they call it now, Delivering Joy, I think it is, where they do the Christmas tags on the Christmas tree. And I know they seem to go pretty quickly. I know all the gifts have to be in by like November, so it's quite an early process to do it, but obviously it's in order to get the gifts to the people in need at Christmas. And if you didn't see it last year or don't know what it is, I think I got about 5 tags last year, 5 or 6, and they're just kind of like a tag detailing a person or company that are in need. So I did and then what they are after for Christmas. So it might be a child that's after some new slippers, or in my case I remember doing an elderly man who's into his gardening. And I did, what else did I do? I did like an animal shelter where I did some dog treats, cat treats, food. There's just a selection of things. It's obviously great that the tags go pretty quickly, because that's meaning that, you know, a lot of people are willing to help. And I definitely wanted to get on board doing it again this year. It's a very wholesome, feel good, giving back to the community. It's what Christmas is all about. And I know it's early talking about Christmas, but like I said, with this program that Dunlem offer, it's a pretty early thing. So hopefully this Dunlem has the Delivering Joy Christmas tree tags. I did it a different one last year, so I think I went to the Trafford Centre one last year, so I know they definitely have one. So we'll see if they've got one, and then you go away, you can buy the items from wherever you want or donate the items from wherever you want, and then you take it, like wrap them up, put them in a gift bag. In fact, you don't wrap them up because they have to check them before delivering them. So just put them in like a Christmas bag, deliver them back to store by a certain deadline, which like I said is usually in November time. And that's the Delivering Joy Christmas tags. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. And whilst I'm here, I'm also near a retail park which has a few different shops. There's like a TK Maxx, Home Sense, Hobby Craft. I was going to say Hobby Lobby. We're definitely not in America. I wish we were for this time of the year, but Hobby Craft. There is also the Range, and I haven't been into the Range in a while, and I have seen all over socials that they also have all of their Christmas stuff. So even though this is going to be like an element of Christmas, don't worry, I'm not going to go overboard because it's still super early. But I thought whilst we're here anyway, just a quick pop in. I have seen this sign that I really like the look of, like a Christmas tree sign to maybe buy and put away. And I was going to order it online, but I thought, no, let me go into store and just see the quality of it and see if I'm happy with it first. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there we go. See, look, there's not many tags. The tree is not chock-a-block, so let's have a look and see what there is. This is the hardest part for me, is trying to decide like who's more deserving. Do you know what I mean? No one's more deserving. Okay, this is what I'm going to go for. Boy aged 4 who's after toy motorbikes. A girl aged 11 with some pamper products. Once I've delivered these ones back in store by this deadline, which is end of November, I will see if there are any more tags. I'll probably deliver this well ahead of that deadline though, and see if there are any more. Whilst we're here, I thought we'd just have a quick look at their like Halloweeny bits. They've also got their Christmas things out. I love this doormat. Happy Halloween, £6. And then they've got more of their just classic autumn as opposed to Halloween, some of which is in the sale. So if you're wanting a little autumn bargain, then yeah, they've got some sale finds. I guess that's because they're already starting to get the Christmas bits out now. Some new festive scents, twisted tape candles. They've got green and red. This little candle here, this I said sneak peek of Christmas, but they've got quite a lot already on the shelves. Some cozy pumpkin cushions. This one's £16. They've got the smaller one at £10. Okay, that one's weighty. That one's actually a doorstop, that one. A little bit more Christmas over here. Oh, little doggies. Sorry, music, so I can't talk for long, but I feel like Dunlem's one of those places that they've got loads of really nice things, but they don't get new things very often. So often when I come back, I'm just like, I've seen it all before. I really like their edited life range that they do. Quite a lot of products in, but yeah, there's nothing really I need, not that I can think of. So I might call it a day now that I've got these tags and head over to the range. Okay, starting strong with a singing and dancing Chef Santa. Yes, please. Let's have a look. Oh wow, they've got loads of Christmas out. Even at the entrance. That's, oh my god, they've got loads of new stuff this year that I don't recognise. How nice are these books, which are actual storage boxes. Love those. Little gingerbread tea light holder and reed diffuser as well. Oh my god, there's so much stuff, and this is literally just at the entrance. What's this? House aroma diffuser. So what do we put in there? Oh, it's like an electric diffuser. That's a good idea. We've got this kind of like sign. It's kind of like on a chopping board. It's only $3.99. That is so cheap. Love that. A little cushion, candles, Christmas baking crew, mince pies, cookies and cakes. If I see the sign that I showed you, that I said that I saw online, I will show you. I think I remember that from last year, at least something similar. Faux flowers, which they always have such a good range of. And I'm seeing some new homeware bits. I've never seen this seagrass vase before. This one's $12.99. Kind of looking a bit like a White Company style vase. In fact, I might get that. I really like that. Something a little bit different. And obviously you could use it for faux stems, but if you did want to put real flowers in there, you could just kind of hide a small little vase in there, or like a bowl of water. Oh, I really like that. This is the sign that I've seen online. It's a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be, and it's also on like a tin. I thought it was wooden, but that's actually just wooden effect. So it's $14.99. What do we think? Firstly, where on earth would I put this? Maybe on on the console as you come into the house. But it's quite big. Also, that artwork behind, how cozy is that? It's $8.99 for a set of two. Like festive prints. They've got a little bit of glitter on, but just a little touch. And a huge artwork here with a bit of glitter. Also very, very cute, and only $1.99 these little tea light holders or taper candle holders that would look good on a little tablescape at Christmas. I've spotted a little bit more autumn, just hints of it. Like I said, they seem to be clearing the space for Christmas, but $29.99. This is huge, guys. This artwork, again, if you want to seasonally switch out some artwork. A nice little pumpkin patch. Cannot wait to visit the pumpkin patch this year. Hopefully we can have some nice weather for it. Oh, this is a nice little neutral, if you like the neutral decor, pumpkin cushion. $10.99. I think they have better in Home Sense though, to be honest with you. The inner's not very good either. I can't see a price for this, but a little paint by numbers with all the crafty kind of stuff. They've got quite a few different craft bits and bobs. Cross stitch. They've got little paint plaques, stickers. What's this? Make your own hanging gingerbread people. And then they've also got some crafty bits and bobs for Halloween as well. Oh, here we go. What's this? Autumn diamond painting bag. What's a diamond painting bag? Oh, do you pop a little diamond on each of the numbers, maybe? I've never seen one of them before. Some Hello Kitty autumn bits. Oh, what's this? Nice little autumn scrapbook. That'd be a good idea. $4.99 to be able to have that out sort of like on a coffee table on a bookshelf and have all of your previous year's autumn photos. Like each year you could do like little pumpkin patch photos and Halloween, especially if you've got kids. And then this little pumpkin patch scrapbooking card design. So there's loads of different designs in here that you could use within that scrapbook as well. Loads of different patterns and prints. What else do they have? They have some plain pumpkins, which obviously are $3.99 if you like the neutral style. They've got these smaller ones as well. You just keep them plain, no need to paint them. They're a bit like the ones that the Hobbycraft they sell in the Hobbycraft as well. Autumn Garden colouring book. Loads of different designs in there. Again, more colouring books with the different wintry Christmas themes. Right, again, this is probably going to be more of a sneak peek rather than an in-depth tour because I appreciate it is early. But there's lots of reds and greens this year. Some golds. Too colourful for me, this one. Oh my gosh. Okay then. I'm glad there's lots of reds and greens though this year because that is what we're going with. Very traditional. So I'm sure I'll be back closer, like within a month or so, to stock up. But if there is anything that I see, I probably will get it today, just so that I know that I've got it and I can just obviously pop it away for Christmas. Christmas overload. This is pretty big. It is $39.99, so it's a bit more expensive, but it's very heavy and solid. And I thought it would make for a really nice, if you've got a big display area where you could pop some treats in here, like fill it up with your Quality Street. They also have a bit of a ski resort theme going on. This one's only $5.99, this sign, this après ski sign, which is pretty big. It's again metal though, but they've got lots of little like skiing decorations. These baubles, which are cute, they're even called the chalet baubles. But again, more skiing Santa Claus. Another wooden sleigh down there that would be good for like storing chocolates in. What would you use this one for then? Just says Santa mail bucket. Who is on the nicest? Can you see your name on here? I can't see mine. One thing I will never get on board with: Christmas in the heat. That is something that Tom would do every single year if he could, but for me, this is more my vibes. Cozy hot chocolates. Let me know, are you more Christmas on the beach or Christmas in the snow? Okay, the range. This is interesting. A little stiletto boot. I quite like these. They look like frosted cookies. Can't see a price for this, but if it's anything like this one, which is $14.99, I quite like this plain, simple wooden stag. There's a part of me that every time I see these, if I had the space or like an area where I could just have loads of these, I definitely would. I'd have a whole village. But look how expensive they are as well. I feel like you'd have to get maybe like one a year and build up a collection. But I just wouldn't know where to put them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this collection is new. I don't remember seeing this crockery last year. They've got these little server plates, like a cookie jar type thing, little vase. I wonder how much this is. I think that is adorable for a little plate of Christmas cookies. But like if the gravy jug's only $3.99. Oh, and they've got a big butter dish there as well. There's two sides of me when it comes to Christmas. There's the neutral, clean, white company, but then I also love a bit of tat. Like I was looking at all the tinsel down there and I'm thinking, could I go full blown nostalgia 90s Christmas? Maybe one day, but like even these bags, these gift bags. Honestly, I have a split personality when it comes to Christmas style. Just seen this plaque as well, $3.99 for a hot chocolate station. How cozy does that sound? We've also got Hogwarts Express. Got a bit more of the tartan in the tablecloth and table runner and napkins. Again, if you're going with that kind of like Ralph Lauren theme. Also just spotted these mugs which are new in, apparently. Alright, I like this one. Although it kind of looks like the gingerbread's been stretched out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just in HomeSense, and I was about to say the only home store that hasn't got Christmas stuff in yet is HomeSense. However, they do. But I just thought I would show you this cushion before I go and head over there. They've still got quite a lot of their autumn stuff out, thankfully, seeing as though that is the season we're in. I really like this cushion as well. It's like a kind of advent for October, because it ends on the 31st where it says Happy Halloween. You could do a little like mini trick or treat in each one. And then here's a sneak peek of some of their Christmas stuff to come in this year. I'm loving the kind of like vintage cushions. I remember getting one last year. So I'm excited to see, you know, like when you get out your decorations, you forget what you've got. I'm excited to see what I've got in storage. But what other things have we got new in? Some little wooden trees. Trees with bows on. Seems though bows have been huge this year. Still one of my favourite candles that I've ever bought is these Sand and Fog ones. I just love the jar that they're in, and I already have this one, apple cider, but they've got a few different ones for all year round. But yeah, the seasonal pumpkin-y spiced apple cider ones are probably my favourite. I don't think they do a Christmas edition of this. Maybe that's to come. They seem to have loads of cushions like these ones at the top as well this year. I've got this bolster on our bed. Obviously they're getting like loads of embroidery ones. They're getting some of the Christmas ones filtering through now. But oh, it's too soon. It's too soon. Look at that one. That is huge, that cushion. How much is that? I'm guessing $24.99. $24.99. I feel like I've been shopping home since for that long now that I'm a pro when it comes to guessing what prices things are going to be. This is new. I've not seen this one in this year, and it's a really nice pot. It's the DW Home Rustic Pumpkin. It's got like a nice dark wooden lid as well. Don't really need any more at this point, but that is gorgeous. I love that. This is also new. It's in the scent Woodland, but it comes with a candle and then like a wooden base with this cute little brass pumpkin. How much is this? This is $14.99. I'm not sure if you can take this out though, so otherwise you could reuse that. I'm sure you must be able to with a bit of force, but yeah, that's new as well. What else have we got? Vanilla cinnamon. We've got harvest pumpkin. That sounds good. It's not actually that strong, that one. Don't mind me with my motorbike for one of my Dunlem bags. I am all done at the shops, and it was funny actually because when I was in Home Bargains and I was picking up a couple of things, the woman in front of me who was at the till, she the lady at the till said, oh, you're just starting your Christmas shopping early, and she says, this is all for the Dunlem delivering joy tags. And I was stood there in the queue thinking that's what half the stuff I've got is for as well. So it's obviously a popular thing. I'm hungry. I've got some lunch. There's a little M&S there. Just got some, lazy of me, but just some ginger tonic. I've got some ingredients for tonight. I'm gonna do like a ricotta. It's an the Nutritionist recipe, like a ricotta gnocchi type thing. I have some gnocchi already, but let me just see. It might just have to be an individual portion here because, yeah, I've only got half left. Unless if I go and get some fresh one. And also, how am I meant to have eaten this within 2 days of opening? Been open longer than that. Okay, well I need some gnocchi, or I could do it as like a pasta, but essentially a kind of tomato-y, ricotta, aubergine, lemon pasta is what I'm thinking. And that pumpkin gnocchi, annoyingly, has been open for longer than 2 days. It's literally been open for like a week, so had it been 3 days, I'd have let it go. And also went to M&S and have you seen they're doing these lucky, you might get a gold, I don't know, voucher or something in between your sandwich. Now, I'm not feeling hopeful that that's gonna happen for me, but no. But I went for a beef horseradish sauce, which I'm just gonna have for my lunch now. And I will let you out as well because it's turned out to be quite a beautiful day. You want to go and sunbathe for a minute? I mean, it's probably a bit cold for sunbathing, but Barney, there's a bird in the garden. He likes to, there isn't a bird. He just likes to chase them just in case. I've seen the lawnmower's been going, so the grass is freshly cut. When do we stop cutting the grass? I feel like that was probably the last cut that we'll do for this year. Right, end of September, end of September is about right, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna have my lunch now and then I will show you the other bits that I got. Sneak peek. And just like that, I'm back. Given that it's a lovely afternoon, I will Mr. B over there for a nice long stroll. I'll not say the words just yet, because we're not going just yet, but yeah, I'm gonna do that this afternoon and just get my step count in, and then be back home to cook dinner in a bit. But before I do go out for a walk, I thought I'd show you what I got. Obviously, I showed you the Delivering Joy tags that I went for. It's always so hard to decide which ones to get, and I don't ever want to like take them all, because I know it's like giving everyone a fair chance of getting one and being able to do it. So I thought I'll pick one girl and one boy, and then I can always, when I take these in, get some more tags if there's loads available. So I've gone for a girl who's aged 11 who loves Pamper products. That's an easy one for me to be able to get together some beauty bits for her. And then a boy aged 4 who loves toy motorbikes. So whilst I was out, I just grabbed a few, and I got this one from Smith's Toys Superstore. This was like £5, I think. Now I saw these in the range. Let me just see, is this right? Okay, no, it's not, but never mind, it is still fairly cheap. I saw that they had these Hot Wheels, and it said that they were £1.99. But I've just checked the receipt, because when I went into Smith's, they were like £8, and I thought, how are they £1.99 in the range? If they are, I'm gonna go back and get him some more. But they weren't, they're £4.49. So still cheaper, but I just got this pack of, how many did you get in here? 5 weird and wonderful Hot Wheels. And for bargains, I got this, which I thought would be fun. We all love, seeing as though they're so popular, these kind of like mystery style unboxings. They had some for girls, but because they say age 3+, I didn't get the girl one, because I thought if she's 11, she might not want this. I could get her something else instead that's a similar kind of thing. Mystery fidget toys bag. So I've got him that. That was £1.99. And then I got these 2 bikes. We've got a Suzuki and a Honda, red and blue, because you never know with boys, especially with sports teams and stuff, if they have a favourite colour. I thought I would just get one of each of those, and they were again a couple of pounds. Let me just check. £3.99 they were. Also, I saw one of these Febreze like things that they say they last 50 days. I don't think they do. I would have these out for 3 weeks and then replace it. And this is in the scent New York Escape Winter Edition. So I thought I would grab that to try that. I've got a few wintry ones this year now. I've also got a bite on my leg from holiday, and I was after some anti-itching cream, and although it has died down the itch, I just thought I would get this so that we've got some in the cupboard, so that next time I know we've got some. I'll pop that in our little first aid area. Some tooth dentist sticks, floss sticks from Original Source. They have got spiced pumpkin scented. Is it gonna smell nice? Oh yeah, it is. It's not I thought it was going to be like really sweet, but it isn't. It's quite spicy. And then also from the range, I picked up these stems and vase, which I thought were kind of like good for the autumn season. Obviously you could have these out whenever you want, but I just thought the rustic kind of dried looking leaves along with the seagrass works really well. The seagrass will be really nice in summer as well though. They're £3.49, and how like rustic and autumn are they? I love them. They had them in a lighter colour as well, but I thought these looked more realistic. And then the seagrass vase was £12.99, and then I did go for the Christmas plaque. I thought if I decide it's not right, then I can always return it, but I think I will probably put it behind one of the shelves somewhere or something. Under this section in our island, we've got all of our cooking books, which I just had a recent sort through of, and they were all like piled on top of each other. I think it was this recipe book that the Nokia's in, so I'll have a look at that. And then I had a look at this cooking book because it screams autumn. It's called Half Baked Harvest. I'll leave it linked below. All of my favourite kind of books, recipe books, coffee table books, are all on my Amazon storefront. Ignore what I said. The ricotta recipe is in her newer book, Live to Eat. And it's the whipped ricotta, slow roasted tomato gnocchi, which sounds amazing. So yeah, I'm going to make us that, maybe slightly adapt to the menu. I don't think we might have capers actually, but if not, I'll just leave them out. And yeah, any other bits and bobs that we don't have. I think we've got everything though now. So that's our dinner for tonight. And yeah, this book, let me show you this recipe which I saw. Even if I don't do it today, I really do want to make it this season. This one, first and foremost, double crusted apple cobbler with cinnamon sugar. How nice does that sound? Also liked the sound of pumpkin spice latte cake. And where is it? These sound good. Maple oatmeal lace cookies, but no, it wasn't that I was going to do. Where is it? Here we go. Chai orchard donuts. Again, sounds amazing, but I don't have like a donut tray, so I might have to buy one to make these. But how good do they look? With like a nice apple cinnamon tea or something. Oh, delicious. Anyway, let's head out for I'm gonna get into some walking gear first because I don't want to wear jeans. I'm gonna put like leggings on and get comfy, I think, to get my step count in.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up.
I am currently in my like filming room, wardrobe room, and a bit of reality. Still unpacking from holiday. I haven't really even given it a chance, to be honest with you. Yeah, I just had YouTube on and I've just been kind of going through everything, and I have a parcel that arrived from M&S which I ordered. I got these jeans which I was thinking are long enough to wear with my Birkenstocks, these new ones that I picked up, kind of like the Grandad loafers, which I love. But they're actually too long. I remember trying these on in store. Do you remember me taking you to M&S recently? And I tried them on and I said I'm going to leave them, or I don't know if I said that, but I said that there was a mark on them and that all of them had marks on. So I thought I would order them online. But now that they've arrived, they only had a 14 left as well, by the way. 14 in a long. They are too long. Like a little cardigan that covers like that. The little tie waist, and then with these Birkenstocks on. But like I said, they are just, the longs are too long. I feel like I'd end up just completely trashing them straight away. So I am going to return these. I did, however, also order a couple of other things. Now I only really have one belt, and it's a designer belt, my Loewe belt, which is reversible, and I love it because it has black and brown, so I've got both options covered. But the buckle is gold, so I wanted a silver alternative, and I found this which is also reversible, both black and brown, and I've already tried it on, and now I'm going to keep it so I can take that off. It's from White Stuff, which I didn't realise. I just thought it was an M&S own brand, but you know M&S, they sell different brands on their website, don't they? So yeah, I didn't realise, but that's where it's from. Let me just take this label off. I went for a small to medium. I think that's what size it was, small to medium. And you've got brown here, and on the reverse, you just literally flip it over. You have the black. I'm glad I went for a small to medium because I wear my jeans high-waisted, so the belt's always going to be at this sort of height, and there's only one hole left, so I definitely needed the smaller size of the two. So yes, I'm happy about that. And I also got one other thing for cozy season. I got some slippers. I saw these in store again, and I I don't think they had my size. I think that was what the issue was, but I just saw them and I thought they looked so cozy. How nice are they? They're like a brown, kind of like borg. I did size up to a size 8 just for comfort with slippers. I like to make sure that they've got plenty of room and comfort with them. So, and I don't think they had a 7, which is usually what I would go for. I'm usually a 6.5-ish. So slippers, I would usually get a 7, or in this case, an 8. And these are so cozy, I love them. I'm definitely going to keep those and the belt. But send these trousers back. Recently, I picked up these trainers, which are from New Balance, and they're like a cream and brown, and I saw them styled up with some brown leggings, so I picked up these leggings, which I've ordered in the past. You know, I've talked about my Amazon leggings before, which are like my cheaper brand. I know I work with Halara, which I love their leggings. Lululemon, love their leggings, but these are the Amazon ones that I like, and they are honestly like a dupe for Lululemon. They're so, I feel like everyone talks about them though. I've been like wearing their leggings for years, but I feel like everyone knows about them now, the Amazon leggings. So anyway, I picked these up. They're only UK 10. Let me just try them on for you. I want to see what they look like with the trainers. I feel like I need a more oversized knit with these, but I'll just throw on this cardigan for now. I took back the Primark jumper, you know, the one that I love, the one that's really popular, £17. In fact, the one that I've got is in the wash currently. I've got 2, like a grey. Is it in the wash or is it here? Which is another pile of laundry that I need to pop away. It's all clean stuff, but no, it's in the wash. Anyway, yeah, I took the cream one back, so I was thinking, do I really need a 3rd? In fact, it's a 4th, because I have the grey, I have the brown, and I have a baby blue. And with the cream one, I was like, oh, do I really need a 4th jumper? I took it back, and I'm actually really regretting that. So I might even just repurchase it, because like this outfit, for instance, it would have been perfect, because this cardigan is a bit too short. Well, it's alright if I'm just going to like a workout class, but if I'm wanting like a cozy outfit. So anyway, cozy chocolate brown leggings. I've just got on some cream cozy socks, which are from Primark, and my new chocolate brown and cream New Balance. I also got this from Amazon recently. Just wanted something. At the minute, all I use is my belt, like running belt, whenever I do go out. Oh, they're perfect. Okay, so, oh, I hope this fits, because it looks tiny. It is adjustable, but they only had 2 sizes, and they had, I think it was like a small, no, it was an extra small to small or something like that, which is what I went for, or like a medium to large. And I was like, well, I don't want it loose. I want it somewhat fitted. To be fair, an extra small to small, there's plenty of room, so I can tighten them up. With a running vest like this, you need it to be somewhat more fitted, so that when you're running, it's not just bouncing around all over the show. And it comes with these water, I'll leave this one linked below this, where I found this, but it comes with these water bottles that are like flat, so you can fill these up and slot them in, or just take them out if you don't need them. You can have a drink on the go, which I always, if I'm going for a slightly longer run, which, okay, for me a longer run is anything at over 5k. 5k is like a normal run for me. That's what I like to do most times, but on the odd occasion, sometimes I've got more in me, but I'm thirsty, or you know, I need some kind of pick-me-up, so I ended up stopping earlier than what I think I probably could just keep going a little bit further. When I've got Barney on a lead, I have that around my waist as well, and like I have him clipped onto a harness and then clipped onto my waist, so sometimes it just feels a bit like I've got a bit restrictive around my waist, whereas this kind of frees that up. Kind of want to go for a run now, except it's not hair wash day. I only go for runs on hair wash day, because there's nothing worse than having freshly washed hair and ruining it with a run. Oh, I'm so glad I went for the extra small. And then there's plenty of room for, there's pockets in, like zippable pockets here for your phone, Your keys, okay, it's huge. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's a delivery from Vitabiotics. They've sent me a whole selection of different supplements to try. So thanks to them for that. All these sound good, these little energy tablets, these lime flavoured ones. This is where I tend to keep all of my like new in deliveries. So that's why I'm just kind of going through everything now and popping bits away. I've also ordered a new case for my new phone. This is, what's in here? Okay, that's actually a birthday gift for my brother. So I'll keep that boxed up for now. Did I show you this that I got from Sainsbury's? New Freedom McFadden book. Quinn Alexander. Have I told you this already? I can't remember. But anyway, Quinn Alexander has committed an unthinkable crime, so she makes a run for it. She leaves behind her home, her job and her family and races to the northern border before the police can discover what she's done. But when an unexpected snowstorm forces her off the road, Quinn is forced to take refuge at the broken down, isolated Baxter Motel. The handsome and kindly owner, Nick Baxter, is only too happy to offer her a cheap room for the night. Unfortunately, the Baxter Motel isn't quite the safe haven it seems to be. The motel has a dark and disturbing past, and in the dilapidated house across the way, the silhouette of Nick's ailing wife is always at the window watching. Ooh, this feels a bit like a spooky Halloween-y type read. In the morning, Quinn will leave the motel. She'll pack up her belongings and get back on the road to freedom, but first she must survive the night. Sunday Times bestselling author Freedom McFadden delivers a Hitchcock-style psychological thriller that races to a shocking, unforgettable conclusion. I definitely haven't read that out to you guys, so yeah, that sounds really good. And then, last but not least, a little PR parcel from my faves at L'Occitane. They are always so generous with their gifting. They have sent me a couple of new products. Let's have a look. Oh, this is an old fave. I love this. This is their shower gel in the Vervain, which is such a lovely smell. Of all of their scents, I think the Vervain one is probably one of my favourites. And then they've also sent a shampoo and conditioner. So thanks to L'Occitane. This one is a intensive repair range of shampoo and conditioner. I like the fact that the shampoo is slightly bigger than the conditioner because I always double shampoo, so I always end up going through shampoo quicker than conditioner. Anyway, let's get this vest off. I'm going to carry on tidying up, and then it's not long before I want to start. What time is it? Yeah, before I want to start cooking dinner because Tom should be home soon, and then we can yeah, have a nice chilled night together.
Rocky road. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. Sickness or health, for richer, for poor.
And here we have it. My evening is set. I'm just watching, well, I have been watching First Dates on my laptop, so I'm going to pop it on the TV, I think. And this is the dish. Obviously, as you can tell, we didn't use gnocchi today, although gnocchi would be delicious in this. We had some pasta left over, this huge, I don't know the name of this one, but I really like it. And the other thing I didn't have is capers and olives, but again, you can add them in if you want, or if not, doesn't matter either way. I popped the lemon that was left up because you only use zest in the recipe, so I made a hot honey and lemon to drink for my evening drink of choice. One thing I have cut out actually, and I would say pretty much full stop, is like Diet Coke. I was a Diet Coke fiend every single day, at least a can a day. And I would have the caffeine free one, but I would still have a Diet Coke every single day. So now the only time that I would have a Diet Coke now is if like we're out and about with friends or something, and going out for lunch or something like that, and someone else thought, but even then, like when we were in Spain, I didn't have a single Diet Coke. I had sparkling water. So I'm quite glad I've kicked that habit, because it was in the back of my mind that I was thinking I'm having one every single day, and I probably was addicted at that point, because I really like just felt like I needed it after my dinner to just have a Diet Coke. It would almost satisfy a sweet craving, or like fill me up a bit more, so that I wouldn't have like a huge dessert. But yeah, I'm glad I've kicked that habit. So anyway, I'm gonna close off this vlog here, just before I get cozy for the evening. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Of course, there's always thumbs up if you have. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.